All right, so this is what we have so far. What I want you to note in this code here is this nested structure. So we have get user, then we're nesting, we go to get repositories. Now in a real world application, maybe we want to do something after we get the list of repositories for this user. Perhaps we want to go to the first repository and get all the commits in that repository. With these callbacks, our code will end up looking like this. So we can have another function called get commits. Let's say it takes the address of a repository, and here we'll have another callback function which takes an array of commits. So commits goes to a code block. See this nested structure? This is not what we have in synchronous code. So if all these functions were synchronous, our code would end up looking like this. Let me show you. So this is the synchronous version of the same code. We would have a console.log to display before. Then we would call get user, give it an argument of 1. We would get a user object, we'll store it here. Then we would call get repositories, give it user.github username. This will return an array of repositories. And then we would call get commits, pass maybe the first repository here, and get all the commits. And finally, we would do a console.log of after. So I want you to compare these two different implementations. The first implementation is asynchronous, and the second is synchronous. You can see the synchronous implementation is far easier to read and understand. With asynchronous implementation, because of these callbacks, we have this deeply nested structure. And in a real-world application, this can look even worse. So we refer to this as callback hell, or some people call it Christmas tree problem, because these indentations look like a Christmas tree. So next, I'm going to show you a simple solution to resolve the callback hell problem.